What's going on, guys? Welcome back to NolanTCG, and we are here today with another deck profile, and it is Ritual Beasts. So we have decided to, since Counterhawk's come to 3, put together a little bit of a Ritual Beast profile. We've made a slight change to most of what you see going around, so hopefully that's a bit interesting. Spoilers are probably in the title if you've read that already. But before we do get into this one, as always, please do remember to hit that subscribe button. It's something like, I think, 8% of people that watch the deck profile videos are actually subscribed, so please do subscribe if you are new here. We are a growing channel and it helps a lot. Okay, so starting us off, we do have our monster lineup. I do apologize if you're going to pick up a lot of birds in the background. Apparently Bird like us doing a Ritual Beast profile, so there's like a lot decided to just hang around outside. But starting us off for this one, we just have 3 copies of Counterhawk, just your primary, like best card in the deck, pretty much. 3 copies of Elder, just leads to your 2-card combo. 3 copies of Winder. We're only playing 2 Rampengu, just because you need to kind of have one in deck. So we're playing 2 copies. If you draw it, not the worst thing in the world, because you have the second. Following that up, for our one-ofs, we have 1 of the Tamer Zephyran Plika. Let's go with that. Then we've got the 1 Patelfin, 1 Wen, 1 Lara, and 1 Apelio. Then for a little bit of a tech package, we're playing Windwitches. So 3 copies of Ice Bell, 2 copies of Glass Bell, and 1 Snow Bell. So this does lock you into wind monsters that are level 5 or higher summoned from the extra deck, but that doesn't really matter. Doesn't lock you out of that much stuff. Given that you don't need to go with link plays now to get through your fusion summons, you don't need to stress about making link monsters to make this deck function. So the only thing it really locks you out of is the ulti guy Apelio, but you don't really need it because you're going to search a lot of back row and you're going to have a Crystal Wing that is tough to out. Granted, link monsters are a threat to that Crystal Wing, so this isn't as powerful as it used to be, but hey, a Crystal Wing on your board's always good. But then rounding out our monster lineup, we're playing 3 copies of Dimension Shifter, just because we don't really care if we banish our stuff. Next, we have our Spell and Trap lineup. So for this one, again, pretty standard on the ratios and everything. We're playing 1 copy of Dimension Fissure, 1 E-Telly, 1 Gold Sark, 1 Foolish. We are playing 1 Upstart, just because we couldn't think of a 40th card to put in. You can mess around with ratios if you want to. The Windwitch ratio, you can trim a little bit if you don't want to play like a full Windwitch package. Alternatively, this could just be another like Ritual Beast Spell or Trap card. We're just playing the Upstart just to kind of thin the deck out a little bit. Then for our Ritual Beast spells, we're playing 1 Return and 1 Bond. Then for our Ritual Beast traps, 2 Ambush and 2 Steeds. Again, you just search all this stuff, so you don't need to play it at 3 of because it's all searchable. Then 1 Macrocosmos for our 1 off trap. And then rounding it out, 3 Impotent Permanents. Like always, this can just be any hand trap of choice. We just chose to play in permanents because it's kind of good going first and second. Okay, now we have our extra deck. So ultimately, the thing that got us to do this profile, 3 copies of Ulti Counterhawk. It's back. May as well play it at 3 now. I think I've just realized that my camera is slightly out of line, but oh well. My apologies that we've gotten to the end here and the camera is not quite straight. Do apologize for that one. Then we've got 1 copy of Ulti Pedalfin and 2 copies of Ulti Apelio, then 2 copies of Ulti Guy Apelio. For some reason my Ultra likes to be a bit bendy, apparently, so the Ulti's nice, but the Ultra, we should probably replace that. Then for our links, we have 1 Borrelsword Dragon. Again, like always, this can be Access Code Talker if you want to play the Access Code Talker instead. 1 Unicorn and 1 Phoenix, just for tech links. 2 copies of Ulti Kimonofalcus. Then for the Crystal Beast pack, for the Windwitch package, sorry, we're playing 1 Wind Pegasus ad Ignista as our 7, and then a Crystal Wing for our 8. Okay, and that will wrap us up here for the deck profile for this one. So I did say it earlier, but please do hit that subscribe button if you are new here. Check out on the channel, there are the Quarantine Cup videos that have gone up for this week. So we're into the quarterfinals at this stage. There should have been one that went up yesterday, and another one that'll go up tomorrow. Those will be airing live, so check those out. We'll move into the semis after this. Those will be next week, and then we'll have the final on the Sunday of the week after. But as always, I've been Ben from NolanTCG, and have a good afternoon, everybody.